Yoga time. Let's begin standing today, if you will. So, what a wild world it is. The weather and all the things, all the things, all the things, all the kinds of weathers. So we're gonna work on just kind of clearing some energy out of the body and the space around us, and then coming down to the ground, do a little bit of internal heating and kind of immune support and some deep presence. So let's start out first with just presence in your stance. So check out your feet, see that they're fairly parallel, and lift and spur at the toes and pull the toes towards the heels and lift your arches and maybe give the knees a little shake out there. Let your knees be soft even as your feet and your legs get really strong here. As you're ready, bring the hands to the hips. Lift the ribs up out of the waist. Lift your heart up. Relax the arms down. Follow any inhale to open wide and just gather up energetically. And follow any exhale to center in. And then let go, emptying out, arms down. Inhale, open wide. Gather up the sky and any threads of awareness or attention that are out there. Bring them in here now, centering body, mind, breath. This moment and emptying out to the earth anything that you didn't need there. Let's do a few more. Let your breath lead. Big breath. So as you inhale and reach, you feel the breath filling you up, pulling down into the bottom tips of the lungs. As you exhale, complete exhale. You might even pause in fullness at the top. One more. This time we'll pause at the heart center and present here and now. And breathe your heart's yes. Any word, a mantra, or image that lights you up inside. And imagine, if you will, emptying out anything in the way of that yes. Let the hands be heavy and the head be heavy as you hinge at the hips and pour yourself forward, emptying out over the legs. Pause in that forward fold. Give a little shimmy to your shoulders, your knees. Shake your hands out. Give your head a little roll around. Letting go there. And then sink into your seat. Sweep the fingers on the earth. Try to keep that seat low. Reach fingers forward and up. Lift the heart. Open up. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, heart to the sky. Big standing breath, tall. As you exhale through your Utkatasana and fly the arms back, drop the voice out, big ha, into a forward fold. So we're moving through Utkatasana as we come back, slowly stretching up to the sky at the top of the inhale. And exhale through Utkatasana, throw the hands and voice back into a gentle forward fold. But you've got a big breath going, so it may not feel gentle. With your breath, inhale, stretch tall. Exhale and sweep. And you could go at your own pace. Maybe pick up the pace here to any pace that feels right for you. Strong, cleansing, clearing breaths. Let's go another 5 or 6. Back up tall and pause in the standing. Feel your breath, heartbeat, aliveness. Now, same thing, but we're going to go in super slow motion 3 times. Here you go. Ready? Utkatasana. Utkatasana. And press into the feet, slowly diving into that forward fold and stretch the arms back behind you. Slowly sink into the seat and sweep and reach the arms forward and up. Back to standing tall, even a little standing back bend. Slow exhale into your Utkatasana. And then slow press and dive in, swooping the arms back. Maybe go even slower so you're really present with every single bit of movement along this path. One more time through. Take your time, coming back to stand. Return hands to heart. Feel your breath, your aliveness, and real presence that can arise as we slow life down. And step your feet outer hip width. So you've got a nice, strong, stable foundation there. Go ahead and drop the arms down. You can give them a little shake out. Make the arms heavy like big old wet noodles. We'll keep feet strong, hugging earth, arches lifted, hips pretty steady, but we're really going to let those arms just flop around. And so much so they might give a little percussion to your chest, your arms, your low back. And just moving with the breath here now. We're going to connect that exhale to the side. Even see about leading with the head and the arms. So the head goes to exhale to the side. Quick inhale through center. Inhale will just happen as you get those strong exhales to the side. Again, here, I invite you to pick that pace up as much as is right for your body today. We're going to go another 12 breaths or so as quickly as you can. And then incrementally, ever so slowly, incrementally slow it down. Keep that full rotation, reaching back, looking back, but slow it down. Full rotation again, looking back, reaching back, but slow it down. And slow it down even more. Really just seeing the whole world around you here. And come back to center, close the eyes. Feel your body. Maybe you can still sense that movement of energy. Let's go into the side bodies. So bring the hands to the sides. At first, let's make fists with the hands, if you will, and pull up on that left side as you slide down on the right side. Pull that fist all the way up into your armpit. elbow reaches up, and exhale, lift from the pelvic floor and the navel to come back up, pulling up that other side body with some pressure, all the way up into that armpit. Reach on through that elbow and exhale, lifting through deep core to return. You could keep with the fists in that way, or maybe flatten the arms out, the hands out, and stretch long. Inhale, reaching, exhale, lifting from that deep core. And take your time with the side to side. Big inhales, the stretch. Exhale is the return. Let's go 2 more each side. Do what you need to finish up, and we'll meet back in center. Relax the knees, interlace the hands behind you, push your sacrum down, lift the heart up, pull the hands down, keep lifting the heart up. And then let's just play with the neck here, pulling hands down and back, soft jaw, head rolls to one side, little rotations, nods. And the exhale, roll on through center and over to the other side. Slow movements, soft jaw, big breaths, present with the sensations there. Strong feet, soft knees. And release to center. Take your time as you're ready to. Let's step wide, heels in and toes out. Bend into the knees as you press the thighs wide, sink the seat low. And make sure that as you press those thighs wide, the middle knees, middle toes are pointing the same direction. So maybe take a couple pulses with those presses and looking, sinking in as you look. And then try to keep the sacrum and the base of the skull in alignment as you sink low. So spine stays lifted, chest stays lifted, ears over shoulders. And you could pulse just like that, or the arms will interlace the hands on the crown of the head, palms up. And as you sink in, pull the breath into the bottom tip of the lungs and press the palms up. That's your inhale. As you exhale, return. Again, inhale, sinking in. As you press palms up, pull the breath down. Exhale, return. Let's do a few more. Next time you sink in, right elbow to that right thigh. Inhale, the left arm reaches over. Exhale, lift from deep core, come through center. Inhale to the other side, stretch it out. Exhale through center, let your breath lead. Couple more each side. And come back to center once you're done. Bring the hands to the upper, the thighs above the knees, fingers pointing down. Press those thighs wide, move seat back and heart forward. Inhale long. As you exhale, press that left thigh away, pull the navel back. You could inhale right back to center or hold to one side a few breaths, maybe even seeking where you can go deeper, what else you can find there. Stay as you like, or continue the pulsations. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, spiral, other side, holding or pulsing between the sides. Once you're done, parallel feet and forward fold, empty out. Walk the hands back behind you or shake them out. Head could move towards the block or the floor. Parallel feet hugging the earth. Lift those arches. Make like you're trying to pull the feet together. Feel that length and strength in the legs at the same time as the stretch. And then big breaths wherever your breathful edge is here. Please stay longer as you like, or walk the hands towards the front foot, front of the mat. Step back, plank. Inhale, strong core, long spine in plank. Exhale, shift forward, lower to earth or chaturanga. Follow your breath for 3 breaths in up dog or cobra. Maybe pulse in and out. Maybe take little rotations. Maybe just breathe to your edge. And you could always move back through child's pose or just pull up and back, down dog as you're ready. Bicycle the feet, wag the tail, relax your neck. Keep pulling from hips and core up out of the hands. And down dog or all fours. Reach and rise the right leg up and back to the sky. Pull up and back from that foot. Bend the knee, flex the top foot. And let's roll through that ankle. As inspired, roll through the hip. So you're using the knee to draw big circles. Keep that standing foot anchored, ankle straight and strong. As inspired, switch directions of your hip circles. Inhale, leg up and back. Exhale, knee to the nose, curl in, lift that knee as high as you can and draw some circles here. Switch directions. Inhale, leg up and back. Exhale, foot forward between the hands. Pull the feet together. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Root into strong feet. Hug in, rise up. Hands kick on the hips first, if you will, actually. Slide the hands back to your sacrum. Square hips up. Press that sacrum down and forward. As you do, work the elbows and shoulders together on the back. Dip the chin slightly and slide your head back in line with the shoulders. Long back of the neck. So chin stays dipped down. And deep breath here. Or arms up. Maybe take a hold of the open side wrist. So left wrist, if the left leg is back, up and over those side bends here. And stay with that as you like, or swoop it on around to actually have a moment to just lay down here on that front leg. You can walk the hands back, take the weight out of the leg, relax the neck. You could stay in this yin lunge, or maybe dive a little deeper into the dark area inside that hip. Lizard lunge. Back knee up or down. You could stay in that lizard lunge, or back knee down. Walk the heel toe that front foot wide and walk that opposite hand wide. Squeeze to the inner thighs and flow open to sky. Reach back, look back, scoop that bottom shoulder down the back. Maybe grab the back foot, draw it in towards your seat. And any variations or little movements and lots of breath right here. Stay as you like, or begin to walk back into the lizard lunge. Back knee up. Inhale. Exhale, step back, rest if needed, or please plank and flow on through. Strong, mindful, breathful vinyasa. Rest in down dog or child, a few breaths. So that could be more resting or more active, whatever's needed there, listen in. And check out your feet in your down dog. Come to all fours if you need. When you're ready, grow out the left leg up and back to the sky. Bend the knee, flex the foot, roll that ankle around. Keep pressing hip open and make sure that standing foot and the ankle stays straight and strong. Foot active and rooted in big hip circles. Both directions. And then inhale up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, curl in, squeeze, lift that knee high, and draw some circles right here. Switch direction. And take your time. Exhale, foot forward between the hands. Hug those inner thighs together. Pull left hip back, right hip forward. Send some weight into the back foot. Hug in and rise up, hands to hips. Or even actually back to your sacrum once again. Bend that front knee deep right over the ankle. Work the elbows and shoulders on the back. Press those hips down and forward as you keep working. Elbows and shoulders back and lay back. Long back of the neck. Slide the ears back over the shoulders. And deep full breath. Staying right there or as inspired. Arms to the sky. Lengthen out. And maybe take hold of that open side wrist. And reach up and over in a big side bend here. And stay with this as you like, or slowly begin to melt that back knee down. Stay in the side bend as you like, reaching, or flow it on forward and rest on that front thigh. Heavy head. Once more, you might walk the hands back. Really relax your neck. Stay there. Come on into lizard lunge, going deeper inside that front leg onto the hands or forearms. Back knee up or down is up to you. Stay with any of that, or blossom all this open. Back knee down, heel toe that foot wide, knee and toe point out to a 45. Opposite hand comes wide, squeeze the center, and open up as you lay back, reach back. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're going for that foot. Use it to squeeze shoulders, lift heart, and ears over shoulders, or any little movements to help you find more breathful space. Please stay as long as you like, or slowly unwind back to lizard lunge, back to the back knee up. Inhale, exhale, back to plank. Inhale, exhale onto the forearms. Hold for 5. Ears in line with shoulders, hips in line with shoulders. And just a couple more breaths. hips down, Sphinx pose. Open it up, dragging the heart forward. As inspired, press into the hands, lift the elbows, come higher. And then once more, dragging the heart forward, lengthen out and down. Interlace the hands on the sacrum and push sacrum down and back. Pull the hands back and press into the legs. As you press into pubic bone and sacrum, lift the chest, lift the hands even more. If you are so inspired, you could also lift the legs. 3 breaths. Next exhale, come on down. Roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale, open. Exhale, back into child's pose. And take a little pause there in this counter pose to our back bendy business. And breathe that warmth that moves through the low back. Movement in a fluidity to the space between the bones. Simply breathful here, maybe big sighs, a round or two of Brahmari, bee's breath. Big inhale, shift to turn your toes under and press into the hands to shift back into a squat or a little tuck. Actually, I want to invite you into a squat. So step as wide as needed or from whatever direction is right for you to get in, and honor your knees. Sit up higher if you need to. You could actually be sitting on a block. Elbows could be up on top of the thighs instead of inside. Or as you're able, use the elbows to press thighs wide. Shoulders on the back, lift your heart, lengthen out. And you could stay right here. You could play with just pushing wide by reaching the arms out. Any variations, including for more low back release and just kind of that turning in energy that we had spoken of. Reaching the hands forward and the hips back. And really getting a lot of sensation here, likely, in your back body. Breath awareness into release, grounding, landing on the earth. If there becomes any sharp pain in the knees, please adjust your position, including coming to a seat. Otherwise, I invite you to pause here a little longer. Breathe into the areas of sensation and to see how present you can become with them. We're looking for a sense of dropping in, literally and energetically. Take your time, slow and steady. Bring your weight into your seat and gather your legs up. And hug into the knees to lift your heart up. And keep pulling onto the legs, maybe so much that you float the feet. And keep lifting the chest. And this could be a great place to stay. Or if you are so inspired, really squeeze those legs together. Keep low back and heart lifting. Grab yourself an oar, one hand over the other. Inhale here in center and exhale, press feet to one side, hands to the other. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. And take your time, moving with your breath. Last couple breaths. And let's rest sitting, feet together, knees wide. Hold on to the ankles, draw the feet in, lift your heart up and butterfly the knees. Work the shoulders down the back. Deep breaths here, soft mouth. And feel free to stay with that, or bring the hands behind you. As long as there's zero sharp knee pain here. If there is, you might try lifting the shins more, getting the ankles straight and strong, or supporting your shins so there's not weight pressing into the knee, kind of going sideways there. And you could just use the hands behind you to squeeze shoulders, lift chest, claw the fingers, press into the feet. That might be just a great edge to be at. Feel free to stay there or keep clawing into fingertips, pressing into feet. Squeeze the glutes a bit, lift the hips, lift the heart, come up. And you could always pulse in and out of this or just hold at the top. And exhale, come on back down. And let's come to lay down. Take the weight out of the hands. Step the feet wide and give the hands a little shake out if you need to roll around. And let's just go for this yummy windshield wiper stretch, because what would practice be without this thing here? Inhale, lengthen from fingertips to knees. And exhale, navel back, press down into those hips. Get that little massage there. Inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale, return. Pause wherever you need to, especially if it's tighter or you've lost connection to the breath. Otherwise, just moving upon the breath. Inhale to the side. Exhale the transition. And you are so very welcome to just stay with this breathful side to side. Or if you'd like to bring a bit of core into this, then pull the elbows down to shoulder height. Of course, you can do any of the other sequences we sometimes do. I'm going to invite you to this one. So making the arms like a field goal, laying down on the ground, field goal post that is, or a saguaro cactus. And so that's elbows straight up from the shoulders, hands straight up from the elbows. Press into the scapula, squeeze them together, push them into the earth, squeeze the legs together. So let's bring the knees directly over the hips, heels straight out from the knees, and then squeeze the legs. You may even want to squeeze onto a block to really remind yourself what you're doing there, unless you know you can remember this. But feel just from that squeeze and the shape how much core action there is. And notice if you drop your heels down, it's going to make it a little easier. You draw the knees in towards the chest, makes it a little easier. So as needed, or just notice those tend to be defaults and see if we can stay in the square. Inhale here and exhale, knees up and over to one side while keeping that other shoulder really pinned. So take pause there, squeeze the legs, pin the shoulders, pull the navel back, strong exhale. Inhale back to center. Again, we'll pause in the other side, maybe 2 or 3 breaths. Squeeze the legs together, keeping that square. Press the shoulders into the earth, squeeze them together. Exhale, navel back. Inhale to center. And let your breath lead. You're welcome to play with that holding, or just inhale through center. Exhale to the side. You're welcome, if you've got space there, as you go to one side, you could kick the top foot out if the shoulders stay pinned and your breath is full. If you're really feeling it, the shoulders are staying pinned, your breath is easy, extend both legs out. Let your breath lead the way. Let's just go a couple more to each side. Those nice strong exhales. Nice strong shoulders rooted. And take your time, continue as you like. Or maybe next time you kick on over to your left. The left hand will grab that right knee. Knees could stay really connected here, or bottom leg could stretch down. Any variations with the legs that feel good for you today. And lengthen that top side waist. Shift the hip away from the ribs. Lengthen out and then flow that right arm open and roll onto the right ear. Long exhales. And I strongly encourage some sighing out there. Some toning out. Letting go breaths. Please stay as you like. Whenever you're ready to come back, let's cross that right ankle over the left thigh. You might ground for a moment in center and just press the femurs away and land. When you're ready, big inhale, and as you exhale, pick that bottom thigh up, interlace the hands behind the bottom thigh, ease the top thigh away as you draw those toes back, and big breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Breathful here, simply breathful. Any stretchy variations, or add core if you'd like. Hands hold the head, head stays heavy, neck soft. Elbows wide. Inhale the open position here. Exhale, bottom thigh pulls back, navel pulls back, ribs to hips. Float the sacrum and shoulders. Inhale, open. Let your breath lead.
Within me is boundless love. Within me is boundless love. Within me
Please
is
stay with that as you
boundless
like, or keep the setup of the
love.
legs. Land the left foot, and
Within
then take that right foot cross body.
me
So outer left thigh
is
lays down, right foot
boundless
stands.
love.
Inhale, left arm reaches up, right hand holds the
Within
head.
me
Exhale, left arm reaches past the
is
right thigh as you
boundless
pull ribs to hips again, navel back,
love.
scapula off the earth.
Within
Inhale, open.
me
Exhale, reach.
is
Let your breath
boundless
lead.
love. Within me is boundless love. Within me is boundless love.
Stay with that as long as you like, or slowly unwind. Come on back to feet to earth, knees bent, arms up overhead, and just stretch and breathe. And once again, please stay as you like, playing with that nice, yummy, stretchy breathfulness here. Or any exhale, elbows down, pin those shoulders down, squeeze the legs 90 degrees. Inhale, exhale to one side, keeping the shoulders pinned, navel back. Inhale to center. Exhale to side. Keep those shoulders pinned. Feel free to kick out if you're staying grounded and breathful here. Maybe the next time you kick over to your right, catch that left knee, knees stay together, or extend the bottom leg straight down. Shift that top hip down away from the ribs, stretch arm up, lengthen out, and then roll onto left ear, left palm up, shoulder blade down. Letting go breath. Please stay as you like. When you're ready, come on back, ankle over knee. Again, you might take that pause to just press the way and ground here. Relax the mouth and draw that bottom thigh in, interlace, pull in, ease the top thigh away, rock and roll it around. And any variations or movements to deepen into the stretch where and how it's right for you, with ease in the knees and lots of breath. Stay with this or add core to this if you are so inspired. Really try not to pull the head, let the breath lead. Stay as you like or take it cross body, first landing right foot, and then left foot stands out or right thigh lands. Right arm reaches up, left hand holds the head. Inhale, exhale, right arm reaches past left thigh. Let your breath lead. Last breath or two. Once you're done, unwind, and we'll just evenly stretch out the front body here. So find yourself a nice long bridge. This could be with a block under the sacrum or between the thighs. Try to spin those thighs down to earth, lengthen out tailbone, squeeze shoulders on the back, lift heart, lift chin, anchor strong, back body bright. Open front body. Feel free to stay in bridge, pulse in and out of it, or maybe if you are so very inspired, make your way to full Urdhva Dhanurasana, full back bend. Stay and play where you are as you like, or slowly unwind. Come on back down to earth. Hug in. And stay in that hug, little rock into the back body, or as inspired, bring that into happy baby. Press those thighs wide, pull the knees down, press the heels to sky, try to pull the sacrum down and rock your baby. Maybe play with leg extensions. Any variations, more active or still? What helps you feel a little more presence and breathfulness in your body? You're welcome to move from here into just resting in Shavasana, or to go for kind of a completion of seeking grounded energy. Forward folds can really be an ally in that. So maybe you rock up to sit and grab yourself a bolster, pillow pile, or some such thing, unless you're very flexible in this direction. But even so, like I can pretty much lay my whole torso down, but when I'm really looking for grounding, especially if there's any digestive or moon time issues, just the bolster in the belly is so nice, or emotional issues, all that kind of stuff. So you may want to gather a little pressure of bolster into the belly, or just come into any forward fold that feels good for you. I'm going to go for the wide-legged forward fold, bolster into the belly, and give that bolster a big old hug, turning the head to one side and just kind of receive that pressure in the front body, a sense of grounding as we bow into ourselves, and enough sensation in the legs to be present, but not so much that we're feeling any striving or irritation or discomfort. And as you move towards a resting place, you might inhale and squeeze your muscles to bones and gather up any tension and hold it, exaggerate it, extra inhale, sip, squeeze, sip, squeeze, and let it all go. Do that again as needed. And melt. Soft eyes, soft jaw, soft tongue. Melting the shoulders, the arms. Release as much efforting as you can here. Keep what you need for support. And just take a breathful little glide of your awareness through the body, inviting any areas that don't need to be holding on to anything to just melt, relax, and let go. Please stay resting there as you lie. Slowly drape up into meditative seat or through to any full resting shape if this is not that for you. And when and as you choose to move, please let it be the breath first. Intentionally breathe. Deepen the breath and let your breath move the body. And as we record here, it's 10 past the hour. Let that help you discern what's right for you. In presence with yourself, with whatever's there, listening. And thank you for your presence and your practice. Have a wonderful weekend for whatever's next for you. Allow yourself as much pause as you can around that noontime, dark moon, autumn, between the busyness. Notice how much effect the breath has in that state of mind. Those long exhales and slower, mindful movement.